It takes a lot of money to fix the roads and bridges. According to one study, it would take 100 years to fix all of the bridges in Michigan. The infrastructure is aging faster than it is being repaired. But who owns these bridges? How old are they? What is the condition? The Michigan Department of Transportation offers this information on their dashboard. The bridge condition is rated based on the lowest rating recorded for the structure. Let's look at the sample data and put Excel to work. When we're talking statistics, we're working with S, the sample population. And when we're working with statistical functions in Microsoft Excel, you'll notice that these are the functions that have S appended to their name as well. The sample data is downloaded in Microsoft Excel. The header row includes the owner, the county, the area, and the number of lanes. It also has the year built, the last time it was inspected, and its lowest rating. Keep going. Here's a sample sheet that we can use to calculate the statistics. The first three are mean, median, and mode. Excel uses the average function to calculate the mean. What is the average number of months since the last inspection? My cursor is in cell B2. Go to Formulas, Function Library, Auto Sum, and click on Average. Now go to the Bridges Condition sheet and select Column L. Press Enter to complete the formula. What do you see? The average, or mean, is 23 months since the last inspection. I've corrected the formatting on the decimals and keep going. The median value is a range of numbers in the middle. Normally, to find the median value, the list of numbers needs to be sorted from smallest to largest. However, Excel can take a given list and find the median without the need to sort. So here we go. I have selected B3 for my formula. Go to Formulas, Function Library, More Functions, Statistical. Select Median. The function arguments will open. First, select the range. Go to the Bridge Condition sheet and select Column L. Click Enter to complete the formula, and what do you see? The median value is 24. That's the number in the middle. Is 24 months the average for all of the bridges? We can use the mode to calculate which number occurs most often. Excel has two options for mode. I am going to use mode for single. Cell B4 is selected. I'm going to go to Formulas, Function Library, More Functions, Statistical. Mode, Single. The function argument dialog box will open. I went to the Bridge Condition sheet and selected Column L. When I clicked Enter, the mode, or most frequently occurring number, is 24. 24 months since the last inspection. Keep going. In the previous example, I was using the bridge data and selecting a column for my formulas. However, large data sets are often easier to work with if the criteria is defined as a named range. A few minutes of named ranges can save hours of tracing and troubleshooting later, so let's go. Here is the sheet with the bridge data. Select column A and go to Formulas to find Name. When you click on the label, you should see the name is Owner. That is the label at the top of the column. And the range defines absolute A through absolute A, the entire column. OK. Select column D and define the name. County. Select column F, define the name. Area. Select column H define the name, lanes. Select column I, define the name, year built. Select column L, define the name, inspection frequency. And select column P, define the name, lowest rating. In all of these, I accepted the name that was in the header row, the label at the top of the column. You can go to the Name Manager and confirm all of the columns in our dataset have been named. Keep going. The purpose of the statistical functions is to add a criteria to our formulas. Let's try it. What is the total bridge area in Washtenaw County that is owned by Washtenaw? We can use SUMIFT to calculate the area. My cursor is in cell B5, and I'm going to go to Formulas, Function Library, Math and Trig, SUMIFT. When the function arguments open, I'll be prompted to enter the range. Owner. If the name range is spelled correctly, there should be data displayed on the right. Enter the criteria. Washtenaw County. Enter the sum range. Area. What do you see? The SUMIFT function calculated how much bridge area is owned by Washtenaw County. Click OK and you'll see the answer that we calculated. We can use COUNTIFS to calculate how many bridges in Washtenaw County have an excellent rating. My cursor is on B6. Go to Formulas, Function Library, More Functions, Statistical. Click on COUNTIFS. The function arguments will open. First, enter the criteria range owner. And the criteria will be Washtenaw County. There are 120 bridges in Washtenaw County. Keep going. Enter the criteria for the second range, lowest rating, where lowest rating is the name range for column P in our data. Enter the criteria, greater than or equal to 8. Click OK to complete the function. Excel calculated the number of bridges owned by Washtenaw County with a score greater than or equal to 8. There are 18 good bridges. Keep going. Here's another question. What is the largest number of lanes crossing a particular bridge? We can use the MAXIFS function to find that value. My cursor is on cell B7. Formulas, Function Library, More Functions, Statistical. Click on MAXIFS. The function arguments will open. First, fill in the range. Type lanes. If it's spelled correctly, you should see results on the right-hand side. The criteria for range 1 is owner. Entered the criteria. MDOT. The second range is county. Enter criteria 2, Washtenaw. What do you see? The function arguments has a trial answer, 9 lanes. 9 lanes cross the bridge in Washtenaw County. Here's another question. What is the oldest bridge in Washtenaw County? I have selected cell B8. The function that I want is statistical, MINIFT. The function arguments opened. The range that I want is year built. Criteria 1 is county, and the criteria is Washtenaw. These 3 fields are bold. They are required. The additional fields are optional. Click OK. The oldest bridge, which has the lowest value in the dataset, was built in 1876. I have created all of these formulas using the wizards that come with Microsoft Excel. Here is a way to do a formula using autocomplete. What is the average time since the last inspection for the bridges owned by MDOT? There will be several criteria. My cursor is where I want the answer, B9. All equations start with equals. Type equals, average. You should see a list of the various formulas we could use. I'm going to type average IFS, parentheses. As you are typing, Microsoft Excel has prompts underneath your cursor. The average range is inspection frequency, where that is the name range for column L in my data, comma. That's the end of the average range. Keep going. Type owner for criteria range 1, comma. Type quote MDOT quote for criteria 1, comma. This ends the function argument. Add criteria range 2, lowest rating, comma. Add criteria 2, quote, less than 6, quote. Type a close parentheses to end the function. When you hit the Enter key, the formula should look like this. How often are the bridges owned by MDOT inspected, especially the ones with the rating under 6? There you go. We started this lesson with the average and we ended with the average IFS. In the middle we found out the oldest bridge, the number of months since the last inspection, and the rating for our bridges. That was a good start. Today we looked at the statistical functions in Microsoft Excel, the S functions, including SUMIF, SUMIFS, MAXIFS, mean, mode, and median. If you're curious, there's a whole course in this type of information where I work. Follow me there. I am Elizabeth, and thank you for watching.